Hi there, it's Mary Jo, and I'm back with a twin flame reading. Today is the 28th of August. I just earlier finished recording the Uranus retrograde video. Uranus goes retrograde today. So I think like twin energy wants to come through because it kind of peaked out a little bit there. And I've been waiting for Spirit to be ready for me to do this. Or they've been waiting on me to be in the right energy. I'm going to get a little bit of, voice is still a little bit groggy here. I do have frigid over here. She's going to put in her 2 cents. She usually does on a twin reading, doesn't she? Yeah, oh, frigid. Oh, I know. If anyone out there is a animal whisperer and would be so willing to give me some help with her, she's still peeing on the floor. She's in perfect health. I'm sure it's, just behavioral, but she's not talking to me. I could really use the help. Pardon me. I'm going to take a little sip of my tea here. Yeah. So I'm going to get divine feminine energy, going to get some divine masculine energy, just a little bit. I'm not going to tap really deeply again. I feel like I'm really guided to really check in with the connection energy a little bit more. So I hope everyone had a beautiful weekend. I'm sorry if you don't hear my voice very well. It's still, I don't shuffle so loud, so much. I'm still regaining my voice after losing it last week. Yeah, you ever have that? I've never had it happen, but I've heard it happen to others, and I've seen it happen to others where, you're drinking something and it's like snorting milk out of your nose. I was taking a liquid B vitamin, and it goes under my tongue, and I must have inhaled or something, and then all of a sudden I started coughing, so a little bit went down, and the rest of it went up my nose. Didn't come out my nose. a little TMI, right? But it burned. It burned my sinuses. It burned my vocal cords. It burned all the way down. I still have a spot here that's raw. So I had this really sexy voice that kind of almost sounds like my divine masculine's voice. He's got a very deep timbre to his voice, and yeah, I love that. I'm all for that. It's funny because I notice as our journey moves on and on, I begin to have like my hands look like his. There's aspects of, you put us together, and we have aspects on our face, our features that are nearly identical. It's hilarious. And I've had a nose job, and we look so much alike. I love it. I love it. Cannot deny any of that. All right. One more shuffle, they're saying, with this. Let's get some themes using the High Priest, or I always call it the High Priestess of Light deck. It's a Priestess of Lightworker. Let's get some themes here for the twin connection. At this time, we have Uranus retrograde today. Does that make 6-7? We have the full moon in Pisces coming up. I'll do a video on that. Got Jupiter retrograde coming up. Venus coming out of retrograde on the 3rd, so next Sunday. So we've got a lot of energies coming in. It's been building. I've been waiting for a few weeks to do this reading, and there's like, no, not time. Today's the day. Sacred action, decisive focus, Ooh, I'm hearing keep your eyes on the prize. Yeah, be fierce in your determination. I love that. I love that it's a 17 number. It reduces to an 8, which is the infinity number, the infinity symbol, abundance. Beautiful, beautiful abundance coming in for the connection. Anything, nothing else from this deck. Yeah, I am going to take that though. I'm going to show it. Death and rebirth, darkness to light. We're coming out of the darkness into the light. I am going to take it because it's a 19, it's a 10, reduces to a 10 card. Yeah, we are at the end of a cycle, whatever that cycle is, whether that's, no communication moving into communication, whether that's physical distance moving into close proximity, whether that's, you're talking now and it becomes more, you start hanging out more, whatever your situation is, it's moving up to the next level. Let's get another thing here. What else, please? Divine Mother, Divine Father. For some, Black Panther might be your totem animal. Let's see, I've got 2 of them there. 2, 2 cats. Like I've got 2 cats. Mystic Healer, healing energy flows through you. Yeah, healing energy is definitely flowing through this connection at this time. I'm seeing this one wants to peek out. Valiant courage, take action with passion. We have sacred action here. So there is forward movement that's about to occur in this connection on the collective level. I love this. I love this. That's, well, yeah. Let's take a quick little peek in to, they're saying you've already shuffled, Mary Jo. All right. Just habit. I could sit and shuffle cards all day. My grandma taught me. That's how I learned to shuffle. I'd just sit there and I would shuffle her playing deck all day. Nobody talked to me. Nobody saw me back then. Except for my grandma. She saw me. She saw me clearly. Alright. Divine Feminine. Divine Mother, Divine Father. Divine Feminine energy. Well, sacred feminine energy, I'm being asked to say. Sacred feminine energy at this time. What is she thinking? What is she feeling? What's going on in her personal life? I know. Take this as you, them, which we're all the same anyway, yeah? We're talking about twins. But the feminine energy collectively as well. Your inner feminine, inner masculine energy. Let's see where she sits. Hangman. Hold please, they're saying. Hold please. Been on a little pause, have we? Yeah, and it's been a challenge for some. But it's been necessary. You've needed to take accountability for some things within your own life. All right? That's just personal messages I feel specifically. And I want to get more cards out. Got the Ace of Cups. Let's get 3 more, please. Ooh. Oh, I don't even know what that was. Don't even know where the card went. So let's try it again. I did see the Magician. I did see the Emperor. This is the, the rise of the Divine Feminine in her empowerment. The rise of the masculine energy within her, creating the world that she wants. Knight of Cups. 2 more, please. And there they are. Ace of Wands. Yeah, new beginning. Beautiful. Celebration. 4 of Wands. This is one of my main twin flame cards. I love that. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. There's the Magician again. What are you creating in your physical world? Are you drawing in this, your counterpart? Are you drawing in yourself in another form? Yeah, it's coming. You don't see it yet. Magician is sleight of hand, yeah. You don't see it yet. That's the shadow aspect of the Magician. The light aspect is working with all the elements. Seeing what you're creating in the physical. It's coming. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, Divine Feminine. It is coming. Those of us who have been on the journey for a minute and a half, it's coming. It has been, you know, we've been we've been in this energy of, you know, waiting for this to come. But we've had things to do. You know, we weren't sitting on the couch eating a bag of chips. We've been putting the work in. We've been doing our own inner healing. We've been doing the physical work, going to work every day. You know, building a business. If you're, someone who is self-employed, you know, we've been doing the work. But it's been a minute that we've been in this pause mode. We may also be coming into another pause, you know, but that's just so we can just keep putting the work in. We're just saying, just keep putting the work in, you know, put your heart and soul into it. This divine love is already here. It's not anything you need to work toward. It's not anything you need to wait for. It's already here. Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands, Four of Wands. Yeah, this love is coming. You know, this your divine counterpart. I'm taking this as, you know, a physical person coming in, writing in, giving you some news. Maybe they're divorced. Maybe they're understanding the connection more. Maybe they're apologizing, asking for forgiveness or offering forgiveness. Whatever this is, you know, it's very sincere. It's very heartfelt. It's very trustworthy. Can't say that word. It's very trustworthy. You can take it to the bank. Looking at that Four of Wands, it's time for celebration. Get excited. Get excited. You can feel this coming. I know you can, because you can feel it within you can see it within your own world of your own emotions, where you're at, and where you're at, they're at. You know, they're healing the same things. May not look the same as your journey, you know, but they're healing the same things. They're doing the same work. It's very spiritual. I'm hearing with this card, it's very spiritual. Wands is about spirituality, spiritual aspect, the inspiration, what lights your fire. Whatever lights your fire is coming. It's like right around the corner. And you guys get to build this beautiful, you get to build this in the physical. For some, that is maybe, you know, moving in together. Maybe that's, you know, that's another thing that's coming through here. There is a move. For some, there's a move. You know, moving in together. You know, maybe the message that's coming is, you know, I'm ready for, you know, for you to live with me. Will you live with me? However it comes out. I think some of them are going to stumble over their words, not know the right thing to say. Sorry about their outside noise. But it's big. You know, divine feminine, stay in this place. Stay in your heart center. Get excited. Allow yourself to get excited. Let's see where the masculine is. Two more shuffles I'm hearing here. Saw the Devil card, working through some toxicity, coming out of some toxic energy. Let's get 6 cards as well for the divine masculine energy. Six of Wands. Sorry, I feel like my voice is gonna need to be pushed out a little more. I'm not taking all of that. Not taking all that. What else for the Divine Masculine? What is he thinking? What is he feeling? What is going on in his physical? Interesting. Well, they got the Ten of Wands as well. Bottom of their deck. Nine of Wands, yeah. For some, they have been struggling to get away from, to get single. They've needed to. Hold, please. I need to. Okay. I do apologize for any outside noise. Divine Masculines. Under the deck, what you don't see is going on is they've been going through something where they've needed to, they've been working a lot to put, to protect their money, to protect what they're creating in this world, to protect their hearts. For some, they've been fighting to get single, and I'm hearing it's cost them a lot. With these cards here, it's cost them a lot. Wow. So they've got Six of Wands, Two of Swords, Eight of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting some ego off of this card. They didn't want to see how them walking away from you was going to affect them, but it has. But they've needed to go off. They've needed to get some things straight. They've needed to straighten up some deception in their life. They needed to take responsibility, to take accountability for themselves, for this connection. I'm hearing everything that I've done is for this connection. You might not see it, you might not believe it, but I need you to trust it. Everything I have done has been for this connection. It has been heavy. Some, they have had to face their own deception. Some of them, they've had to lie their way through something. And now they're clearing up the karmic. That's why I saw the devil. They're clearing up the karmic energy from that. Taking accountability for that. Something wants me to... Can I have something on this Two of Swords, please? We have 3 repeating cards, masculine, feminine. They've got the Hangman and they've got the Ace of Wands as well. It's not that they didn't want to see. It's not that they didn't want to see. It's that they needed to take their eyes off the prize because they needed to walk away from other things in their life that they needed to clean up their plate, is what I'm hearing. They needed to clean up their plate. They needed to be a little egotistical to do it, a little distortion to do it. But now they're coming through as victorious. They know what they want. They know they're very. This energy I'm picking up on is very. I don't want to say pleased, but happy, pleased. I guess I could say, with the work that they've put in. And they're acknowledging themselves. They're also acknowledging the hard work that you've, as a feminine, has put into this connection. But everything I do is for this connection. Everything I do is for this connection. I gotta write that down. I don't know where. You know what? Yeah, I love that. That means that the divine masculine energy is in its full feminine and masculine aspects, respectively, balanced. Eye on the prize. They have kept. Oh my gosh. Did you just understand that? The divine masculines this whole time, whether you're aware of it or not, they have kept their eye on the prize the whole time. They have been fierce in their dedication, fierce in their decision making, fierce in getting things cleaned up, getting their shit together. Why? So they can take action for this connection, in this connection. They needed to come correct with themselves in their own world, I'm hearing. Because what they're coming in to offer you, divine feminines, male or female, doesn't matter. What they're coming in to offer you, it isn't this. It isn't flightiness where they're gonna be walking away again. It's not blindedness and closed-heartedness. Again, fully open. Heart is fully open. But they understand. They want you. They're hoping, really hoping that you understand why this pause needed to occur. Because everything they needed to clear out, it diffused their energy. It sucked the life out of them, I'm hearing. But they kept their eye on the prize. And they just kept moving forward. They've learned a lot in this pause. They've become enlightened about who they are, what they want, what this journey is. What I love that's not coming through is that they're not sitting there being strategic about how this is going to happen. Feminine isn't either. There's healing here. There's inner balance. Like I'm seeing the strength card. You know, I'm also seeing the resemblance of between these two cards here. Maybe riding together. But look at, you know, victorious. I've just come through the battle. And I'm pretty damn pleased with myself. It's not cocky. It's humbled, actually. It's very humbled. There was some doubt on the divine masculine side whether or not they could do this. Divine feminine, can you not resonate? Yeah, I know you can. All right. Sorry, just got a mouthful of incense. Let's take a look at the connection. It's a little more than what I wanted to go into with the two, but let's take a look at the connection. Twin flame connection, please. Tower. This is Uranus energy. What you don't see is things are changing. I'm being told that's the only one to get from the bottom of the deck. What's the overall energy from this deck, please? This is the mystical moment. Tarot of mystical moments. Tell me about this connection. What's the overall energy? The Emperor. Divine masculine energy popping right off the bat there. Overall energy for this connection. I figured that one was going to come out. Eight of Cups. This is another repeating card. Yeah. Divine masculine is walking toward his destiny. You know, Eight of Cups isn't just about walking away from what's not in alignment. It's about walking, allowing yourself to transform, wanting to do it. Not doing it because someone says you need to change or this should happen or you should be that way. Because I choose to. I chose myself to transform my life mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. And I love how got two swans, two, I don't know what they're, these birds are, love birds, I don't know what they're called. Two. He's done it all for this connection. That is coming through loud and clear. All right. So tell me about the feminine. Where's feminine in this connection? I mean, I don't know why it's coming out this way, but I want to know about the overall connection. And that's just a continuing message. But things are about to change. Can't hold on to things that you think you should have. There you go, Queen of Wands, empowerment in her full glory, I'm hearing, in her full glory. Connected to nature, shining her light. No, this one, and not the ones on the table. Ten of Cups, yeah. Yeah. She's never. This is just, I don't know why it's coming through like this, but what I'm hearing is she has never turned her back on this connection. A true twin has never turned her back on this connection. This is what it's all about for her. And apparently it is for him as well. Of course it is. You're the same soul, yeah? But now, after both of you traveling through this energy, you've put down the burdens of everybody else, of what everybody said you should be, how it looks to the Joneses. You've done your shadow work. You've taken responsibility for your role in your life experiences. You understand that you create what's in your environment. You both have gone through this. Why? For this. Can you have the Eight of Cups too? And the Ace of Wands that we've got twice on the table. That's why you've done it. I think the Divine Feminine is just coming through to say, I need the Divine Masculine to know I've never turned my back on this connection. And the Divine Masculine says, getting choked up. Divine Masculine is saying, neither have I. Neither have I. What is coming, you know, maybe that message alone is what's going, what is that? That wow moment, that shock and awe to realize, to come to the full realization that, yeah, we are one, more than you've ever realized. So, Divine Feminine, if you are laser focused on, you know, physical union, or just laser focused on being on a twin journey, no matter what it, you know, looks like or what it amounts to, just focused on the journey, doing it for, you know, that's why you're here, not for somebody else, but that's why you're here, fulfilling your mission. This is just saying, if you're doing it, your counterpart's doing it too, filtered energetically through the cord that connects you. Don't ever doubt your counterpart. And if you're a masculine, male, doesn't matter. Female, doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Don't ever doubt your counterpart again. If you ever have a doubt, come back to this video. bookmark it, save it, whatever you gotta do. But you need to know that both of the counterparts have been laser focused on this journey, going through whatever they needed to go through. And for some masculines, this was being married to somebody else, fully knowing that this was what was waiting for them on the other side. They gladly went through that. Not because, oh, they enjoyed the other, whatever. I can hear some of you out there now. They followed their heart. They followed their soul nudges, just like you have. I'm also going to point you to my Uranus retrograde video that's uploading, that's done today as well. It's time we stop blaming. Okay, my voice is almost done. Let's take a sip of tea. Testing. Okay, we're clear. Yeah. I have a feeling I might get loud outside in a minute. All right, final messages. I think we're gonna clear it up. Yeah, strength, balance, inner balance. World, new cycle. Yeah, definitely got a new cycle coming. Show me a little clearly. What's this? I don't know. I'm curious. What's the new cycle look like? I know it's going to be different for everyone. It's going to be exciting. Three of Swords. Judgment. Love that so much. Yeah. No more of this. It's seeing this clearly. It's answering the call, to now, we've done the healing separate, and for those who are in physical distance from your counterpart, we have done the healing from a distance. Now we're going to be doing it together, and it's going to fully, there's like a full, I'm just feeling there's a full, something coming full circle here. I'm being drawn to the center of this rose, something coming full circle. Nothing was ever a straight line. You needed to, to level up and level up and level up and level up. Because we've both answered the call to do the healing so we can heal the connection. It's beautiful. Anything else? Anything else before I get a closing card? Yep. Five of Cups. Yeah, this is where we're walking away from disappointments. I think this is going to be an opportunity for disappointments to be vocalized in the connection. We do have Archangel Gabriel here, bringing, opening up the lines of communication. I'm thinking maybe within the next 3 weeks, I feel, with Venus retrograde in Leo and Mercury speaking very kindly to her right now in his retrograde, I feel that this is going to be a time where there are opportunities for communication to be had, to talk about, just to be real with one another. Yeah, this hurt, but I've got a higher perspective on it. I've got a higher understanding of it now, and I understand why this had happened. I understand why that had happened, and I understand why this had happened. And because of that, I can have a better appreciation for what is yet to be discovered. I love how that came through. Apparently there's more because they hadn't picked up the deck. Anything else? Yep. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. It needs to be slow right now. There's going to be feel the energy of things wanting to speed up quickly because of we both have the Ace of Swords or Ace of Wands here. But this is about this connection. Can't pick it up. It's about the connection. It's about doing it right again. And there we've got the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So we've got the Ten of Wands 3 times in all aspects of this. Got it in the connection energy. We've got it in the masculine and the feminine combined energy. Unbelievable. But yeah, it's going to become real. It's going to be something that you can trust, that you can count on. It's going to be grounded. It's going to be practical and spiritual at the same time. I mean, oh, I love that. There's like a seductiveness about that. Yeah, 7 of Wands or 7 of Swords, 2 of Swords. Yeah, love that. You know, masculine energy hit all 3 of these cards. It's done. I'm hearing, just plain simple, it's done. There's been a decision that's been made a long time ago, and you're not aware of it. I love that. And I think that's what this is, you know, if you as a feminine, you know, I know this for me, you know, back in, you know, I made a dedication back in when I first discovered that I was a twin. Actually, I made the dedication the very first day that I met my twin. But I kind of faltered over the years, of course, you know, as we trigger each other and whatnot. But then I did it again in 2014. But I was further on my spiritual path than I was, you know, in the 2004 when I met him. So, you know, fast forward, you know, 2021. It was end of December, and I was on my knees, and I had my arms open, fully surrendered, and I made a vow to the universe, to my higher self, which is my twin's higher self, and God, you know, Mother, Father, God. I said, whatever it takes, I am not faltering from this path. I choose this path. You know, I used to think the twin path was different from my life path. It's not. It's the path. It is the path for me, and everything else is just a part of it. And since that moment, everything that I've done has been for this connection. And for me, this reading here, it's a beautiful clarification for me with what I've been picking up with the mirroring I've been feeling from my connection. And this is not even with speaking, you know, having physical communication with my, you know, my other self. It's nice to know that I felt that he and I were mirroring each other, and this just proves it to me. So those of you who are out there, if you're ever wondering, you know, what's he doing? He's doing the work just like you. If you're not doing the work and you're questioning him, you're questioning yourself, and that's got to stop. I think that's true. That's got to be broken down, done, over with. Tear those down, old templates down. Tear the old distortions down. It's just done. It's time for something new, something healed, something in a higher, you know, higher frequency, higher dimensional energy. You know, out of the darkness into the light. Let's get out of that darkness. You know, just being in that little bit of energy there, it made me sick. You know, I'm done. I'm tired of that. Aren't you? They are too. And everything they've done has been for this connection. Let's get a Lightworker Oracle for our guidance closing out card. Wow. I'm just being asked to take a minute, plant my feet, straighten my spine, take a breath. Clearing the path for the new to come in. Out with the old, in with the new. Final card. Thank you. I love that so much. We have the sacred action here. This just feels connected to this spiritual decree. Number 41 reduces to a 3. Trinity, you, your higher self, and the divine. Your other self in another form. Your higher self and the divine. This is what I was talking about when I was on my knees and I dedicated my heart, my soul. It was already dedicated to this path, but my human wasn't on board with it. My mind wasn't on board with it. I set forth a spiritual decree. I set it out to the universe. Dedicate yourself to this path. If this reading doesn't resonate for you and you're not there yet, this is your guidance. It's about you, your most inner self, working with the energy of the universe, the energy of the divine. When we do this, when we speak a spiritual decree, when you speak a decree, I don't know if you've ever done that. I'm big on affirmations, decrees of sovereignty, whatever it is. That's been something that's been a part of my path. It changes you. It changes your focus. It changes your direction. It sets you on a new path. Let that set you on whatever it is, whatever your spiritual decree is. If you don't have one, you can look them up. Spiritual decree for, I remember the one that I've done before is, for sovereignty. Spiritual decree could be, all is happening now, all is love now, I claim my union now. A spiritual decree could be, I am the light, I am the love, I am the truth, I am. Whatever you make it, put all of yourself into it. She is. There is nothing outside of her that is affecting this. She is connected. As above, so below, I'm being asked to say. Mudras also are very, specific hand positions. They're quite powerful. If you haven't tried them, they're quite powerful. You can find them online. Love this reading for the connection, for the counterparts. Shows me that they're on the same page. The masculine, some masculines, I'm being asked to say. Some masculines are still clearing up some things in the physical. They have to do with their finances. Like I said, there might be some that have needed to walk away from a marriage, from another connection, from a job, signing contracts, getting things in order. Yeah, just tapping in to see if there's anything else. Get excited. Both counterparts have the Ace of Wands. Get excited. Let this spark be relit within you. It's never fully gone out. Just let it be reignited. Yeah, that's the only thing. It's like blowing, fanning, fanning the flames, getting the flame to get hotter. There's going to be a lot of passion when this comes together. You know what? Tower, excitement, passion, new path. It's a whole new world. Well deserved. You both have been. You've worked your ass off, and you've done it for the. Again, I want to say the right reason, but I want to change that. Thank you. You've done it in the highest alignment, for the highest alignment, for the greatest good of all. Because you know this journey isn't just about two people coming together. It's about raising the vibration of the planet. It's about lighting up the grid, the new Earth grid that surrounds the planet. Your love does that. Your connection does that. Your physical union does that. You know, I was at a vendor show yesterday and received some very personal messages from my twin's higher self, very specific, but the one of them I'm going to share with you. I was waiting in line to use a porta potty, let's be truthful here. Waiting in line, and it was at a park by the lake, and I looked down, and spray painted in the pavement said, reunification. Can't get any better than that, yeah? Two people coming together. Two energies coming together for the same purpose. Everything I've done for this connection. I feel that's a message from the feminine to the masculine as well. But it's a message from the masculine very loudly today to the feminine. I'm going to leave it there. 2 very long videos today. Wow. Woohoo. I feel like I'm getting my mojo back after a long pause. So, being told my device is too hot, I need to go click off. So, thank you very much for joining me. As always, I love you. And thanks for being on this journey with me. Yeah? Till next time.